So I'm sure you guys have heard of the Patron's 21-day juice fast, and I have decided to actually embark on it. Yeah, probably just to like shed some pounds and see, you know, how much I could lose. I don't know if I'm actually going to do the full 21 days. We'll see how long I can actually go for. I bought my juicer today. It's just like a regular Cookworks juicer. I got it for like 30 quid from August. It was actually on sale, so you know, kudos to that. And I done my shopping as well. I done most of my juice shopping from Asda. I spent like 30 quid in store. And the great thing about it is when you actually want to do it, she sends you an email which has like all the information, everything you need to know within that email. So we'll see how long I could do and how much I actually lose. Wish me some luck. Hi guys, I'm off to work and today is my first day of juicing. So I don't know if you guys can see, this is I've had my morning juice already and I'm going to work, so obviously I need to take some out with me. So I kind of blended the first one, and obviously here's the second one. As you can see, I've made quite a bit of mess in my kitchen. And the second juice is going to go in here. I'm going to try and stick to probably around 4 juices a day, but we will actually see how that goes because I eat a lot, and I'm kind of skeptical as to whether or not, you know, this is actually going to fill me up for the whole day, but we will see. Yeah, juices are pretty much very easy to use. It gets very dirty, so I've like cleaned mine like 3 times already, but hey. Yeah, hi guys, it's day 2 of the juice fast. Day 2, yeah, day 2 of the juice fast today. I've had my morning juices, back on my way to work again, and I'm having green tea. So the idea kind of is to have green tea like twice a day, in the morning and before bed. Green tea is actually meant to like speed up your metabolism, and hopefully it does that for me as well. Drinking cold water as well is meant to speed up your metabolism too. So we'll see how this goes. I could kind of see like some changes already. I know it's only been 1 day, and you know, maybe I'm more like propelled to think that there's changes, but genuinely I feel like my stomach's getting tighter, and the hunger's actually not as bad. Like, it's definitely a mind thing. My stomach might not be hungry, but I'm actually, you know, craving just to have pasta in my mouth, or you know, some sweets, or you know, maybe a good old lasagna. But it's definitely a mind thing, and just trying to get yourself, you know, over that. Probably psyching yourself up before doing a juice fast is definitely, I would say, a good thing to do. It kind of like keeps you going, especially when you've got those really difficult times. So yeah, we'll see how today goes. Yesterday wasn't half bad. Oh, and I don't know whether I should be doing day by day measurements. I personally don't want to. I'll probably put my measurements up here so that you guys can see what they, you know, were pre-juice fast, and like we'll see how many inches I lose. Apparently people, you lose inches more than pounds. I'm more concerned with my inches right now more than my actual weight, even though my BMI does suggest I'm overweight. But yeah, yes, it's day 2 of the juice fast, and yeah, it's going okay, but like I was experiencing some headaches at work today. Was just basically trying to combat it with lots of water. And you know what's particularly hard about this juice fast is when you have to cook for everyone, you know, and you're not the one that's going to be eating it. So hard, so flipping hard. So I've just had like another juice as well. I don't know why the camera is so close to my face, sorry. I had another juice when I came back from work. I kind of like set it down just so I could like wash the rest of it, because it gets, like I said, it gets really dirty really quick. Yeah, I'll probably show you guys my kitchen as well, because I'm going to be in here quite a lot for the next 7 days, so I'm just going to do a nice panoramic view for everyone. Yeah. Hi guys, good morning. Today is day 4 of my juice fast, and it is definitely getting easier. Oh my gosh, yesterday I was so hungry, so I just went to bed because like I really thought I was gonna give up. I like made jollof rice for my family, and I really wanted to have some, and it was just so hard. Excuse me, I've just like woken up, so you know, This morning, this is exactly what I'm gonna have in my juice. I don't know if you guys can see. Yep, so I've got some kale, 3 apples, 4 carrots, and a piece of ginger. I'm basically gonna just set up my juicer because, like I said, I wash it basically every day, and just gonna kind of juice it. And I guess breakfast is ready. Bon appetit, I guess the French would say.
Since you have been watching the footage before, yes, I did lose 11 pounds in 7 days. Yes, that's just 7 days. Now you're probably wondering, okay, what exactly did you do in 7 days to lose 11 pounds? Well, you guys probably watched the Patron's juice fast, her 21-day juice fast. If you haven't, I'll leave a link to that below. You could go check it out. But you know, me and her actually got talking about, you know, the juice fast, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna pluck up the courage and actually do it. So I decided I'm going to do it for 7 days. I don't want to do the full 21 because, you know, I don't know how I'm actually gonna get through it. So I'm just gonna, you know, endure the first 7 days, which I did. It was definitely very hard. I only filmed the first 4 days, and the first 4 days wasn't so bad because, you know, I am used to fasting as a Christian. You know, once in a while I will have a fast, but I think in your mind, because you know you're gonna break your fast at whatever time, that keeps you going. But in my mind, I wasn't breaking until much later on in the week. So I did find myself having like these episodes, or you know, brief moments where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just so hungry, you know, forget a juice, I'm gonna get some biscuits and, you know, tuck into that. But it definitely was a challenge, and like she said, the first 3 days are definitely the hardest. By the time I got to the 4th day, I was kind of already into the routine of things, you know, doing my morning juices, my afternoon juices, and my evening juices. So in total I probably have maximum 4 juices a day. So I had like a really green smoothie in the juice in the morning, snack juice, lunch juice, and then a snack juice, and then that was it. That was all I would have for like the rest of the day. In the morning I would have green tea, and before I went to bed I would have green tea as well. I carried on taking my vitamins, I carried on taking, you know, my hair, skin and nail tablets. I pretty much carried on my normal routine in terms of medication, and you know, oh, importantly as well, I was drinking at least like 3 liters of water a day. That also helps speed up your metabolism as well as green tea. So I think that definitely helped me lose those pounds in the first few days. I don't know, it was quite weird to see that I had shed a lot of weight in 7 days, mainly because I actually don't know why I shed so much weight. My theory is personally that I just ate so much, like I was saying in my other videos. I ate so much, my body wasn't used to it. I kind of had like a slender build, and all of a sudden I packed on weight. So I think my body was just very happy to be detoxing itself. So I think it just took the opportunity to detox itself and, you know, cut some of the fat. Would I recommend this to anyone? You know what, I'm normally not a crazy dieter. I would normally say exercise and, you know, diet, that's the most important thing for me. But this juice fast, it has opened my eyes to like this really quick fad. But I wouldn't personally recommend it if like you're ill or something. Basically I'm saying go to your doctor before you think, yeah, I'm gonna lose 11 pounds in 7 days. Go to your doctor and talk about it, because I am not a nutritionist. I'm not qualified to be giving any advice on this kind of stuff. I'm just kind of like going off my own experiences. I suffered from a few headaches here and there, but as long as I kept myself hydrated, my headaches kind of were kept to a minimum. So the days where I drank the least amount of water were the days where I had the most prominent headaches. The days where, you know, I obviously drank the most, I had the least amount of headaches. So drinking a lot of water during this juice fast is definitely something that's very important. So as you could tell from the beginning of the video, I probably put up, you know, my measurements. I will put them up again, my before and after measurements, so you could compare them. As you could tell, I lost the most amount of weight around my waist, I would say. Yeah, I lost the most amount of inches around my waist, and, you know, around my bust as well. I'm not necessarily going to say it will be the same for everyone. You know, some people might not even lose up to 11 pounds in the first week. Depends on your body, everyone is different. Don't feel downhearted if you feel like, oh my gosh, my sister done it, she lost 15 pounds and I did it and I only lost £2. Don't feel downhearted about that, those kind of things. I think, like I said, diet and exercise is a surefire way of making sure you lose that weight, and at a steady pace as well. It did scare me that how quick I did lose 11 pounds, but am I happy? Yes, I am happy. I'm 11 pounds lighter, and I think this juice fast has definitely taught me how to not overeat. Because I am an overeater, I would pack my plates with the largest portions of life and, you know, expect myself to finish all those portions. Well, however, now that I am not on the juice fast, I'm taking a lot smaller portions, and, you know, I'd find myself not finishing my whole plate. I don't know if my stomach has shrunk. If it has, then God, because like I said, my stomach was a black hole before, and I didn't know how to, you know, just eat adequately. So that's one thing it's also taught me. I would say the juice fast as well has taught me that, you know, I could have my fruits and veg in other ways other than just raw or like in food. So I do find myself, you know, making juices from time to time, and I think that for me that's great. I could have like 2 apples, 5 carrots, a bit of ginger, and a handful of kale, a handful of spinach within the juices, and that's like basically my 5 a day done in one juice. I didn't buy an expensive juicer. I spent like 30 quid on my juicer. I bought it from Argos. If I can find it, I'll put it in the link below. You guys can check that out. And oh yeah, do not forget to, you know, email Deepatron. She's got like a lovely menu of juices for you to pick from. So, you know, in the morning you have like a selection of juices to go through, and most importantly, she gives you like a nice shopping list. So if this is your first time juicing, then she gives you around about, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you this amount of vegetables to buy and this amount of fruit to buy. And I think after the first few days you'll find out what you like and what you don't like in your juices, so you'll find yourself leaning more towards those ingredients. So I found myself buying a lot more apples, a lot more carrots, a lot more ginger, a lot more spinach and kale, because those were the ingredients that I felt, you know, depleted kind of quick. The days where I did go to work, those days were definitely a lot easier than the days I stayed at home. I do not live by myself. I live with my dad and my sister, and my sister loves biscuits, so she's got a lot of custard creams and, you know, other stuff. So like there was definitely that temptation there, and because I do cook for my family, I cooked jollof rice once and pasta twice for them, and I really wanted to have some jollof rice, but I couldn't. I held my willpower. So I think that's one thing that I've definitely learned as well during this juice fast. It's definitely more of a mental thing, because your body is not so much hungry once it's got the fluids in it, but your mind is just telling you, oh my gosh, those Jaffa cakes, definitely you need them in your life. And it's a thing of overcoming that rather than you know, being hungry, because you're not really hungry. It is your mind. I did not work out at all during these last 7 days, mainly because I just didn't have the strength and I didn't want to pass out on my living room floor. So you could do something light, like really light cardio. I wouldn't suggest anything strenuous because you don't want to die. So yeah, you can avoid all of that. I kind of wish I did do something a bit more, you know, productive. Maybe it was like 30 minutes of walking a day, because I'm so used to doing like really hardcore cardio where I'm like sweating and pouring buckets. I just did not have the energy for that. But I did wish I opted for something a bit more light, and I still had, you know, a bit more productivity during my day, if that kind of makes sense. Yeah, like I said, you're probably wondering why I decided to do the juice fast. I kind of just wanted to get into a habit of having good portions, and kind of like what Deepatron said as well. Me and my relationship with food, if you know me personally, you know that me and food are, girl, we are like this. And I think that kind of bond had to be broken, and I think the juice fast was definitely something that helped break that bond. Now you don't have to do the full 21. I done 7 days. You don't have to do the full 7. You could do 3 days if you want. You could do 4 or 5. How many days is really up to you. I'm gonna personally try and do a good full 30 days next month. Hopefully I'm not jinxing this by, you know, announcing it, but we'll see. Definitely try and jump on board if that's something that you guys want to do. Maybe we could do it together. Make sure like you contact Deepatron and she'll give you the full list of ingredients and her shopping list as well. I think that costs £2.50 for the plan, and obviously to get her to coach you along with how many days you're doing the juice fast, I think that's £5. So with the plan and her coaching. That is £5 together, just for the plan, £2.50. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna leave you guys £11 lighter. Hopefully I continue to lose more weight. So that is £11 striked off my £30 list, which leaves me with £11, 19 more pounds to lose. Yeah, maths wasn't my greatest subject. Anyway, yeah, so I've got 19 more pounds to lose. Hopefully by the end of the year I'm back down to my goal weight and, you know, feeling and looking a lot better than I am doing right now. But yeah, bye guys.